Alright, this is it. What's up, my man?
So, I know you guys don't give a f***, but
I
give a f***, so I just want to get a few things off my chest. Because at the last meeting, I know it ended, and I know we'll always have our indifferences, and when it comes down to it, we'll eventually butt heads. I get that. But I feel like that meeting didn't really come to a conclusion, you know? So, the first thing I want to clarify is, sometimes when I talk aggressive, but that's just the way I talk. That's just me, right? And I don't know if you've seen it recently, but that's just how I am, okay? So that's why when I talked, it came off a lot heavier than it actually meant to be, but I mean, it is what it is. Shit happened, right? And with Randy, I know you did shit with Future, right? And I get that, and I'm cool with you guys hanging out and whatnot and what have you, but I hate to be that guy that brings up the past, right? But when it comes to new stuff and heist progression in any capacity, you can't blame me. I hope you can't blame me for being at least a little cautious, given how the lower vault shit did happen, right? I reached out to you guys and I tried to be nice and tried figuring out heist progression together, and shit went sideways. It is what it is what it is. I still have to remain at least a little bit cautious when it comes down to heist progression. You guys get me when I say that, right?
Yeah. That's no problem.
Yeah, but it wasn't my. Like, I didn't pick Future. You know, it just happened.
Yeah, the Future.
I know. No, I get that, right? And I get that. But when Future goes on a job and it's with Jalen and Eugene, that's when shit gets a little twisted for me on my side. That's what I wanted to clarify with you, Randy. That's why when you were saying pick a side, either you hate us or you don't, that's why I wanted to clarify. Like, that yokai shit we did over at the place, that's not me doing heist progression, that's not me doing whatever, it's just whatever, right? It's just us being in the same vicinity. I don't want to avoid each other entirely, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, like, I have no issues talking to any of you, right? As I've come up to you today, I just can't help but be cautious in certain situations. And I just want to clarify that so you know that I'm not trying to avoid you at all costs and throw some type of shade at you guys when I don't need to.
I understand that, but realistically, Future calls me up, says, hey, you want to do S++? KA doesn't have a problem with it, my gang doesn't have a problem with it, so I'm going to do it, right? So that you can't hold me up blaming like it's my fault for us doing the job with Future when he called me. That's you have to talk to your gang about that. That's not on me. Well,
when I held you up, right? See, this is why I came for this meeting, because I think it's good to just bounce each other's perspectives.
You know how Future is, man. You know how he
there's always two perspectives to stuff like this, and I just wanted to help you understand what I saw, right? So I walked out and I saw you just chilling at our gas station, and I didn't know what was happening, right? And then as the shit unfolded, it just I got a better grasp of what was happening. I don't care if you hang out with him. I don't care if you guys do shit, because you guys did that shit together and figured it out together. But I couldn't help but pull a gun knowing that Randy Bullet is at my gas station after that terrible ass meeting and everything was so tense, you know? I didn't know what was happening.
But you can't say that, like, no offense, you can't say, because now you're taking away from heist progression. You said Randy Bullet's chilling at my gas station, but you're also forgetting the context of when me, you, Rami, and Miguel were chilling all good, pretty much calling out Mary for the bullshit she was doing, and you seemed 100% fine with that, chilling with me then, and fucking around with me then. So it's like, it made no sense to me.
Isn't my home as well as your home a little bit different than just out and about, like anywhere else? Like, if I was just chilling at your compound randomly, and like a day after a terrible meeting, even though we talked the day before, if I was just at your compound, you wouldn't check me and see what the fuck I'm doing there? Maybe pulling out a gun is extreme, but I'm pretty.
I'd be like, yo, what you doing around here? Yeah, of course. But if we were chilling like literally and like 20 minutes before the incident, then I'm not gonna be aggressive with you. If you were chilling like literally, it was like 30 minutes before we did the thing with Mary.
It was that same day?
Yeah, and you went to sleep. Yeah, remember we were chilling outside the garage?
This is how I see it. You know, tensions were probably fucking high on your end, and you seen that shit, and you're probably a little, you know, pissed at either Future or confused at the situation, and you just acted in the fucking moment, right?
Right. I just don't want there to be. So, okay, obviously there can be bad blood, but I don't want there to be blood that doesn't need to be there. You know, that's why I just wanted to come down. I know you guys don't care, but I just need to get it off my chest. Because the thing is, the worst thing I could do as a leader as a gang, right, is separate friendships, right? And I know it's hard to differentiate between gang stuff and friend stuff sometimes, but if Jack ever felt obligated that he couldn't talk to any of you guys for the gang, I wouldn't know how to act. I would feel like I failed as a leader. Does that make sense? So I don't want you guys to ever hold back on that either, if that makes sense. Like, if you guys ever want to talk to someone in GG and you want to be friends with them or talk to them or just converse with them, I don't want you to think, oh, Marty's gonna be a bitch about it if I do this or that. I don't want me
I
to get in
think
the way
shit's been
of.
chilling. I mean, we've been
how you
hanging
talk.
Yeah.
with Jack a
Pretty
bit,
good.
Larry. I just seen the
Okay.
boys today earlier.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted
Yeah, I
to
get what
clarify
you're
on my
saying.
side, you know, because, like, so be it, right? If I have personal problems and I have personal cautions, I don't want it to be this say all, be all, and be like, okay, I'm not talking to CG under any circumstances. I'm making sure everyone stays away from CG under every circumstance. I'm just being me, and I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to pull everyone apart from each other. You know?
Yeah, I don't think we're any of us
Yeah.
repressed about it or nothing.
Okay.
Nah.
All right. Well, I will apologize, Randy, for pressing you so hard at the gas station. It was too extreme, you know.
I mean, I appreciate it. I respect it. It's all good. It wasn't like I didn't really hold on to it. I just moved on from it, you know? It's what it is. If
Yeah.
you're chilling, I mean, I'm chilling.
All right. Okay. All right. You guys have a good one then. All right.
All right, man. Take
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
Peace.
so,
You two guys.
Yeah, Randy didn't even tell me about that till like a couple minutes ago.
yeah, it wasn't like...
I didn't know you got held up and shit, but
Yeah, so like long story short, me, Rami were chilling outside the warehouse. Mary pulled up, Marty pulled up,
How
and then
funny as fuck.
Mary spammed like 5S pluses in a row.
Which is
And we
5
told her.
pluses in an hour.
In an hour, right back to back. And I was like, brother, if we fucking did this, you guys would be fucking fuming, you know? And then Marty was like, you know, agreeing with us. We were fucking around with the warehouse. And then 20 minutes later, Future called me, Jalen, and Eugene because Rami went to sleep to do an S++. We did it. I thought we were cool. I was waiting for Future to go get some heroin from, you know, GG Block. Marty comes out like super pissed out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? And he holds me up. He's like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck you guys doing? Future, give me your chain. Kevin Rang, give me your chain. I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, you know what, Jalen, Eugene, let's just dip. Don't want to get involved in this. We don't have to do no S++. We'll just do it, you know, some other day. We'll grind our own thing. And then he called me up later on. And I was like, brother, listen. I don't give a fuck if you don't like us, you do like us, but keep it consistent. Like, you can't, how can you fuck with me 20 minutes ago, and then 20 minutes later, you're holding me up, telling me to get the fuck out of this, or fucking with us? I was like,
Yeah.
just keep it consistent. If you don't fuck with
that's
me,
kind of how I
or
felt when
us,
it all
then just
started. And,
leave us.
like, we had the thing with them, the shootout, and then they were
Yeah,
here
it's
chilling
like-
at the thing, and I was like, whatever. But yeah, I feel like he probably just got angry as fuck in
He's
the
just
moment. He
probably-
saw all the
yeah.
crew fucking with you guys, and he probably still felt some type of way towards us
Yeah, that's
after
why I
all
didn't
the
really
shit
take
that
it
went
to heart. I
down.
was like, whatever, and just moved on,
Yeah,
you know,
he probably
rather
just
than
did
like
some
get
shit in the
revenge.
moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is, though. It's all solved.